Save cell phone minutes when I talk at home.
And that's a good thing.
Yeah, we're all a little different. But one thing we can all agree on:
Cox Digital Telephone.
Order Cox Digital Telephone for as low as $10.99 a month and get the largest local calling area in Northwest Florida.
Welcome back to Pet Pals. On this segment, this is the fun segment, we actually have some of our adoptable animals. The first one that we have, Miss Connie has, and this is Little Bit. And Little Bit is a Chihuahua mix, and if you want to tell a little bit more about him, Connie.
Little Bit's about 3 years old. He does get along with other dogs. He's house trained. He's super friendly little dog. Anybody that gets him, you know, they're going to be very lucky to have him. He's a great little boy. He's not real hyper. He will play, but he's not, you know, bouncing off the walls or anything. He's pretty, as you can see, pretty mellow and laid back. Make a perfect little lap dog for somebody, but he does like to play as well. He doesn't seem to have a problem with any other animals, so he could go to a home with either, you know, with or without pets. And he seems to like kids as well, so I don't think if kids would be a problem either.
We've actually had some people come to the shelter with kids and walk him and have no problem with him, correct?
Yeah, he does quite well with the children.
And he's been neutered?
Yes, neutered, up to date on all of his shots, microchipped, dewormed, on heartworm prevention, all of that good stuff. You know, they leave our shelter healthy.
And he was an owner relinquished, correct?
Yes, he actually came to us. A man brought him in. His son and his girlfriend had them, and they split up and moved to where neither of them could take him. And the man had large dogs that didn't get along with Little Bit, so he brought him to us because, you know, he didn't want him to get hurt.
And commonly what people think about a lot of shelter animals is that the reason they're in the shelter is that they have behavioral problems or health problems. And actually that can be true with some of the animals, but as you can see, you know, Little Bit was sort of just a victim of circumstance. He's going to make a wonderful pet. He's healthy, he has no behavioral problems, and he's a really great dog, and he's going to make someone a great pet. Down here we have Miss Kesa. And Kesa is a beautiful dog. She is a sweetheart. You want to tell a little bit about Kesa, Miss Connie?
Kesa is about 5 years old. She's just a, you know, mixed breed dog. Super sweet. She's a little shy at first when people come to meet her, but she warms up in a heartbeat. She's a really good girl. She's spayed, up to date on her shots as well. Been taken care of. She seems to like kids, other animals. We don't really know about cats because we haven't had her around cats, but she does seem to get along pretty good with the other dogs. We haven't had a problem with her with anybody, so I think she could go to, you know, any kind of a home.
And she was also another owner relinquished, and the reason that she was relinquished was because the couple had just had a baby, and they decided that they couldn't handle her and her sister Dakota, who's going to be up next, and the baby. So again, we have another sort of victim of circumstances. She has no health problems. She has no behavioral problems. She was just sort of at the wrong place at the wrong time. So these are two animals that we would love to find what we call forever homes for, which is why we screen so heavily, is we want to make sure they're going to go to the right homes. Now we're going to get some other animals in, two more adoptable dogs. Now we have two new dogs. This is Dakota. Dakota actually came in with Kesa, who we just saw. Same story. We had a new baby, and so Kesa and Dakota, it was decided, couldn't be in the house with a new baby. Not because of anything behavioral. It was just something that apparently the new mom and dad didn't think that they could handle. Can you give us a little statistics on Miss Dakota?
She's about 5, just the same as her sister. Spayed, up to date on her shots. Very super nice dog. She's a little more skittish than the other one, but you know it doesn't take her but a minute to warm up.
Yeah, and obviously she's okay with other with other noisy animals, and she has no problem. She's a good girl. She'd be a great family dog after she got through the initial shyness. I think she'd be great with a family.
Yeah.
And over there, Connie, you have...
This is Goldie. She's about 1 year old, so she's still a bit of a puppy.
She's all puppy.
Yeah. Obviously lab mix of some type. More lab than anything. She came to us as a gift in the old driveway, so to speak.
Right.